Several of Hollywood's most prominent stars have lost their cherished homes to the devastating wildfires sweeping through Los Angeles this week. Among the celebrities affected are Anthony Hopkins, Miles Teller, and Anna Ferris, whose luxurious mansions have been reduced to ashes. Currently, at least 5 wildfires are raging across Los Angeles, with the 2 largest blazes spanning 27,000 acres and remaining completely uncontained. The disaster has claimed 5 lives, destroyed 2,000 structures, forced 130,000 people to evacuate, and ravaged 20 square miles of land. The largest wildfire has devastated much of Pacific Palisades, an upscale neighborhood that is home to numerous stars from the film, television, and music industries. A graphic from Mail Online highlights the celebrity homes impacted by the wildfires, their locations, and the areas under evacuation orders. Celebrities such as Paris Hilton and Eugene Levy have publicly shared the extent of the destruction to their properties, while the status of others remains uncertain. Many stars have been forced to evacuate their homes, while those living elsewhere watch in disbelief as the disaster unfolds. 1. Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton, 43, revealed in an emotional social media post on Wednesday that she witnessed her waterfront Malibu home being destroyed by fire while watching live television. Sitting with my family, watching the news, and seeing our home in Malibu burn to the ground on live TV is something no one should ever have to experience, the socialite wrote on X/Twitter, accompanied by footage from cabs showing the devastation. As the fire engulfed her mansion, Hilton quickly gathered her 5 Pomeranians, affectionately referred to as her babies, and loaded them into the backseat of her car before fleeing in the middle of the night. She shared a video of her pets safely huddled together on the back seat and recounted the frantic moments spent searching her home to ensure all her animals were accounted for. "Okay, we found everyone," she said in the clip. "We are packing up the car and getting ready to go to the hotel." 2. Anna Ferris. Anna Ferris, 48, tragically lost her $5 million mansion in the devastating Pacific Palisades wildfire. The 4,000-square-foot home, which she purchased in 2019 for nearly $5 million, has been reduced to a charred foundation, as revealed in recent images. The once massive property is now unrecognizable, with every wall completely destroyed and only a few mature trees remaining, their leaves burned away. The outline of the swimming pool is still visible, though it appears empty, likely due to water evaporation from the intense heat. No vehicles were seen in the driveway or near the home, suggesting it was fully evacuated before the flames reached the area. Ferris had bought the property after her separation from Jurassic World actor Chris Pratt, following the sale of their shared Hollywood Hills home in 2018. 3. Miles and Kaylee Teller. Top Gun, Maverick star Miles Teller and his wife, Kelly, lost their $7.5 million dream home, which they purchased in April 2023, to the raging wildfires. The property has been completely destroyed. Shocking photos reveal that a car parked in the driveway was also reduced to ashes. Overnight, Kelly shared several posts on Instagram, including a dramatic image of the fire accompanied by a crying emoji. In another post, she urged evacuees to leave bowls of water on the streets for animals fleeing the blaze. The couple has not yet addressed the loss of their home publicly. The luxurious 5-bedroom, 7-bathroom residence, built in 2015, featured a movie theater, gym, and custom staircase. It is believed to have been purchased as a secondary home. 4. Eugene Levy. American Pie actor and Schitt's Creek star Eugene Levy, 78, has lost his home in LA's Pacific Palisades neighborhood, which was destroyed by the fast-moving West Side wildfire. Levy shared with the Los Angeles Times that he was caught in heavy traffic while attempting to evacuate the area ahead of the flames. The property, purchased in 2006 for $3.9 million, according to Urban Splatter, was a 2-story home built in 1950. It featured 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and spanned 2,081 square feet. Notable elements included an attached garage and elegant curving steps leading from the driveway to the front door. Though modest by celebrity standards, the home offered charming touches like tastefully arranged trees and shrubs that provided privacy. Unfortunately, the entire property has now been reduced to smoldering rubble. 5. Anthony Hopkins. Anthony Hopkins, 87, has tragically lost his home in the California wildfires that have devastated Los Angeles. The legendary actor purchased the 4-bedroom, 5-bathroom Pacific Palisades home in 2021 for $6 million. However, the property has now been reduced to ashes, with photos showing little more than a scorched fence remaining as a trace of the once beautiful colonial-style residence. The purchase had marked a new chapter for the Oscar-winning actor, who had recently sold his longtime Malibu oceanfront property for $10.5 million, more than twice what he paid for it in 2001. Sadly, this is not the first time Hopkins has faced destruction from fire. In November 2018, his Malibu home narrowly escaped the Woolsey fire, which consumed a neighbor's house. Even earlier, in 2000, his London home was destroyed by a fire, though Hopkins was fortunately in Los Angeles at the time. 6. John Goodman. John Goodman's $4.6 million home has been destroyed in the devastating Pacific Palisades wildfires. Photos of the 72-year-old Roseanne Allam's former residence reveal that the blaze left no part of the house standing. Recent images, taken on Wednesday, show the blackened remains of the property's swimming pool in the backyard. Goodman purchased the Pacific Palisades home in 2008 for $4.6 million. The spacious property featured 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and 5,250 square feet of living space. It is unclear if the home was occupied at the time, as Goodman primarily resides in New Orleans, Louisiana, with his wife, Anna Beth Goodman. The couple, married since 1989, share a daughter, Molly Evangeline Goodman, born in 1990. Goodman has yet to release a public statement regarding the loss of the home. 7. Billy Crystal. Billy Crystal's palatial home has been completely destroyed in the wildfires, leaving only the tennis courts untouched. Aerial photos reveal the tennis court remains largely intact, standing in stark contrast to the devastation surrounding it. Crystal and his wife, Janice, issued a statement confirming the loss. "Janice and I have lived in our home since 1979, Crystal wrote. "We raised our children and grandchildren here. Every corner of our house was filled with love and cherished memories that can never be taken away." While expressing their heartbreak, Crystal added, "With the love and support of our children and friends, we will get through this." 8. Adam Brody and Leighton Meester. Actors Adam Brody and Leighton Meester have lost their $7 million mansion in the wildfires, which have destroyed over 1,000 structures. The couple, who purchased the 5-bedroom property in 2019, now face the loss of their 6,000-square-foot home, as images show it consumed by flames. Brody, 45, known for Nobody Wants This, and Meester, 38, of Gossip Girl fame, were last seen publicly at the Golden Globe Awards on Sunday, just 2 days before the fires began. The couple lived in the home with their 2 young daughters. 9. Jen Atkin. Kim Kardashian's hairstylist, Jen Atkin, shared on Instagram that she lost her Los Angeles home to the wildfires. "This feels strange to post, but our house is gone," Atkin wrote, accompanied by a video of herself tearfully holding her dog while her husband drove. She confirmed the devastation, stating, "Our entire area is demolished. So many people are displaced and scared, it's overwhelming." Despite the tragedy, Atkin praised her neighbors for supporting one another, saying, "That's the theme for 2025, looking out for each other." While expressing gratitude for the support she received, Atkin shared personal heartbreak over losing sentimental items, including her grandmother's church blazer and her dog Chew's grave. She concluded, "We'll get through this. Thank you all for the warm blanket of love today." 10. Sandra Lee. Sandra Lee, 58, revealed she lost her home in the Pacific Palisades wildfire, joining the growing list of celebrities affected by the disaster. In a tearful update shared on Instagram Wednesday, the television star expressed her gratitude for the support she's received. Holding back tears, she shared a video that began, "Thank you for all your well wishes. I'm in a hotel. I don't have a home anymore. My house is gone. It's literally gone. I've been crying all night. Thank God everyone is safe." The former First Lady of New York grew emotional as she reflected on the personal losses caused by the devastating fires. Despite the heartbreak, Lee vowed to rebuild. 11. Ricki Lake. Former talk show host Ricki Lake, 56, shared an emotional post on Instagram mourning the loss of her dream home in the wildfires. Lake, who purchased the property in 2014, recalled that she and her husband, Ross Sussman, were married in their backyard just 3 years ago. "I can't believe I'm typing these words. Ross and I lost our dream home," Lake wrote. The term dream home doesn't even do it justice. "It was our heaven on earth, the place where we planned to grow old together." She reflected on how much they cherished the spot overlooking Malibu, saying, "We never took our heavenly spot on the bluff for granted, not even for a second." This loss is immeasurable. 12. Candy Spelling. Candy Spelling's $24 million home on Malibu's Pacific Coast Highway has been destroyed in the wildfires. Speaking to TMZ, Spelling expressed her shock over the loss, saying, "I'm in shock and processing this massive loss for our family. I am beyond grateful for the memories. It was truly a wonderful gift to have." She shared that her late husband, TV producer Aaron Spelling, had cherished the house. Although she had listed the property for sale at $24 million, she later took it off the market. Candy's close friend, Josh Flagg, expressed his devastation, saying, "I have so many memories in this house. The house is gone, but the memories are not. This is a total shame. This entire fire is a shame. This did not need to happen." Spelling primarily resides in the $155 million Spelling Manor in Holmby Hills. 13. Jeff Bridges. Jeff Bridges, 75, confirmed that his family's Malibu home was destroyed in the Pacific Palisades fire. According to TMZ, the 4-bedroom property had been in the family for generations and was passed down to Jeff, his brother, and sister. 14. Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag. Reality stars Spencer Pratt, 41, and Heidi Montag have confirmed their home was destroyed in the wildfires. Photos show Pratt watching as the fire quickly approached their property. Montag, deeply emotional, shared a video on Snapchat early Wednesday morning, sobbing as her 2-year-old son, Riker, comforted her. "I have no words. I'm so thankful we're safe," she said through tears. "I'm so sad our house is gone. I wish I could have gone back and gotten more." She added, "I didn't think it would be the last time we'd be in our house. I'm so sad for everyone else going through the same thing." The couple and their 2 sons were able to evacuate earlier in the day before the flames reached their home. 15. Matthew Perry's former home. The home where Friends star Matthew Perry tragically passed away is located within the destroyed evacuation zone of Pacific Palisades, as reported by Realtor.com. Real estate developer Anita Varmalalian purchased the property for $8.5 million just a few months ago. On Wednesday, the property was surrounded by the advancing fire, with neighbors on Blue Sail Drive sharing alarming footage of the approaching blaze on social media. While it's unclear if Perry's former home has been destroyed, CAL FIRE's live map indicates the neighborhood is within the incident perimeter. Varmalalian confirmed on her Instagram story that she and her family are safe, but did not provide any details about the property's condition. Based in Scottsdale, Arizona, she bought Perry's 3,500 square foot mansion in an off-market deal in October 2024. She had previously told the Los Angeles Times that she intended to use the home as a vacation property. 16. James Woods. Oscar-nominated actor James Woods posted footage showing a home just 2 blocks from his property that had been completely engulfed in flames. As the fast-moving wildfire swept through the Palisades, Woods and his family evacuated, and it remains unclear what's left of his own property. Woods also revealed that he and several of his neighbors no longer have insurance, as a major company reportedly canceled many policies 4 months ago. 17. Mark Hamill. Star Wars actor Mark Hamill shared that he was evacuated from his Malibu home in a last-minute move on Tuesday night. He described encountering small fires on both sides of the road as he made his way toward the Pacific Coast Highway and referred to the blaze as the most horrific fire since 1993. 18. Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck hurried to his ex-wife Jennifer Garner's home after being evacuated due to the California wildfires. Affleck, 52, lives nearby to Garner, with whom he shares 3 children. He went to their house to gather the family, and they have since reached safety, according to sources. Affleck had purchased a $20 million mansion in Pacific Palisades just 5 months ago, following his separation from Jennifer Lopez. It's unclear whether the property was affected by the fire. 19. Cameron Mathison. General Hospital star Cameron Mathison, 55, revealed that his Los Angeles home was destroyed in the wildfires. He shared a heartbreaking video showing the remains of his former home in Pasadena, California, which was engulfed in the Eaton wildfire as the Pacific Palisades blaze continued to spread. The video showed ash, flames, and the home's exterior barely standing, with debris scattered around the property. Mathison expressed gratitude for the support he had received, writing, "We are safe, but this is what's left of our beautiful home. Our home where our kids were raised and where they wanted to raise their own someday." He also sent prayers to those affected by the fires. The actor and his now estranged wife, Vanessa Arevalo, bought the house in 2012 for $1.672 million and lived there with their 2 children. Appearing on Good Morning America, Mathison shared that he managed to evacuate with just the clothes he was wearing. "I've been up all night. I can't sleep. I've lost my home and everything I own. I have this hoodie, a pair of pants, and 2 pairs of sneakers left. That's it," he said, adding, "This was not just a house. Every corner, tile, and light fixture was chosen over the decade and a half we spent there." 20. Cobie Smulders. Cobie Smulders tragically lost her home in the Pacific Palisades fire. The blaze began on the side of the house and quickly spread, overwhelming the property despite firefighters' efforts to contain it. The How I Met Your Mother star, 42, and her husband, Taran Killam, purchased the $5.6 million home in 2017 and spent a year renovating it. The property featured 5 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. In a 2018 interview with Architectural Digest, Smulders mentioned that the solar panels were her biggest splurge for the house, and she also included a 40-year-old photo booth as part of the renovations. 21. Jaime Lee Curtis. Jaime Lee Curtis evacuated her home and is uncertain whether it has been destroyed by the fire. On Instagram, she wrote, "My community and possibly my home is on fire." Curtis assured her followers that her family is safe, but many of her friends are likely to lose their homes, along with other communities. She expressed frustration over the conflicting reports and called for the sharing of factual information to help those affected. "With all the technology, there seems to be very little information. Please post facts. It will help those wondering," she urged. 22. Maria Shriver. Maria Shriver, Arnold Schwarzenegger's ex-wife and former First Lady of California, shared a heartbreaking update while driving through her community on Wednesday. She posted footage showing the devastation, with entire streets reduced to rubble and homes completely destroyed. "Heartbreaking, devastating, beyond belief. Everything is gone. Our neighborhood, our restaurants," she wrote. Shriver mentioned that while she and her family are safe after evacuating, many of their friends have lost everything. Meanwhile, a second fire, the Eaton Fire, broke out 30 miles inland in Altadena, near Pasadena, and had grown to 10,000 acres by Wednesday afternoon. The Eaton Fire alone has destroyed up to 500 structures, and all 5 confirmed fatalities are linked to it. Actress Mandy Moore and her 3 children evacuated their Pasadena home as the fire spread westward. While her family and pets are safe, she is uncertain whether her house survived. In addition to the Eaton Fire, the Hearst Fire broke out in Sylmar, in the San Fernando Valley, prompting evacuations in surrounding areas. 2 more fires are also raging in the region. Firefighters are battling the intense wildfires that have devastated buildings and forced residents to flee, with some abandoning their cars in the Pacific Palisades area as the 15,000-acre fire approached. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates on celebrity deaths and news updates.